Welcome back to my kitchen. It's 1 in the morning. You all keep asking for FaZe flavor mixtures. FaZe this, FaZe that, FaZe everything. Okay, I got it. And I'm gonna put them all in 1 cup for you today. If I did my math correctly, and forgive me if I didn't because I dropped out of college, there are about 9 flavors excluding the hydration formula, which that's like, I mean, who cares about that? I'm excluding that because I didn't feel like it was a part of the main theme of like the energy formula. So today we're mixing together every single FaZe inspired flavor into 1 cup, testing it out, let you know how it is, so that you don't have to buy it yourself and have it be bad. Each of these flavors are either inspired by FaZe Clan members or the actual team itself. And we got a lot to break down about these. I ranked each and every single one of these in 2 different videos on my channel already. There was 1 full ranking of every single flavor inside of milk and 1 inside of water. Both of those links in the description down below. Today we're gonna go through each of these flavors 1 by 1. I'll let you know what I think about every single one of them. We're gonna mix them together, see how it is. Reminder, if you wanna save some money and not be stupid, use code Duck at G Fuel's website for 10 to 30% off. Let's knock everything over and get into it. In my long experience at G Fuel, I know that some flavors are OG. One of the oldest flavors G Fuel has in its inventory is the FaZe Berry. A classic blueberry, pomegranate, a little bit of like a strawberry tang in there. I think overall it's more of a sweet flavor. And this is just a really cool flavor because FaZe Clan was one of the first teams they worked with. To see how far they've come with all their other flavors and their creator inspired flavors, having this OG callback is pretty cool to me. Next up, we got FaZe Sensor's Cherry Limeade. This is one of the first flavors of G Fuel that I ever had when I first got into everything about 2.5, 3 years ago. And it was at the top of my list forever. It's not my current rotation. Who knows, maybe after this video it will be. It's very good. Then we have a flavor that I don't like. We got FaZe Rain's Tropical Rain. I'm not really into all the different tropical fruits. I'm yet to find a form of this, whether it be the cans or the powder or any kind of mixture that I actually really love it in. So I don't know if it's going to add anything positive to this collection of flavors, but it's FaZe inspired, so we gotta put it in the mixture. Next up is another flavor that I'm also not really crazy about, FaZe Jev's Raging Gummy Fish. And this is like one of the biggest fan favorite flavors out there. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not really too crazy on like the sweet gummy flavor of it. I typically lean toward more sour things as a whole, and I also typically gravitate toward more of the fruit-like flavors. I'm not big on like Twisted Candy or Raging Gummy Fish, the candy-like ones. Next up is a good transition. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. Perfect transition into talking about a flavor that I actually really do like. FaZe Apex's Strawberry Shortcake. You guys know FaZe Apex. He's like the really tall one, super. He's so short. This flavor inside of milk is so good. It's not made for water in my opinion. Obviously you can tell by the name, it's very cakey as a flavor. So putting that in the milk early in the morning or like late at night makes it a nice dessert. I have to be in the mood for it, but when I am in the mood for it, I'm in the mood for it. Next up after that, we have Sour Blue Chug Rum. This was the first flavor I ever made a video on this channel, as a matter of fact. It was a long time ago, I remember it, and still to this day, this has got to be at least like top 7. I think there's so many flavors that have come out over time, and it's kind of hard to say if this is still in my top 5 or not, but I know it's still up there. It's a sour flavor. I always gravitate toward more sour things. This being inspired by FaZe Rug, and the reskin of this in particular with the Nightmare Fuel that came out in October, so good. They did such a good job with all of these reskins. Next up is a flavor that was supposed to be inspired by Tfue, but then
this is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bull.
So now it's just a FaZe flavor. We have the FaZe Clan inspired Battle Juice. And this is one flavor that'll really make you realize how spot on G Fuel is with the thing they're trying to aim for with the flavor. Obviously this is an attempt at pineapple juice and it gets it head on. And they have so many flavors like that, but I kid you not, you open this, you smell it, you taste it, it tastes like fresh pineapple juice every time. Next up after that is one that's become honestly a favorite among favorites for me. This is probably within the top 5 or 6, kind of like what Sour Blue Chug Rug is, but the FaZe Clan inspired Sour FaZe Berry. Now the FaZe Berry is good, but as I said, it's an overall pretty sweet flavor. And it was missing that little, you know what I mean? I think the sourness really just adds to it. All the same great taste about the FaZe Berry, just with a little punch. Finally, we have the latest release, the FaZe X flavor. This came out to celebrate FaZe's anniversary, and I think it's so cool that they've had all these flavors and they landed on this one, the most recent. It's a white glacier cherry, very good. Nice balance between sweet and tangy. Can't go wrong with this one by itself. But that's all the FaZe flavors, excluding the hydration, because nobody cares about the hydration's feelings. Okay, shut up. If I'm missing something, I'm going to get roasted so hard. And of course, all of this going inside of this FaZe X shaker. This came out alongside the FaZe X flavor. I wanted to use it for the FaZe inspired video, but I will pour it into a clear glass so you can see what it looks like. Let's get to mixing. We got a lot of scooping to do. And I know what the comment section is going to say, by the way. Don't say it. Stop. Don't say it. You're typing it out right now. Stop. Dr. Joe, I'm so concerned you're putting a full scoop of every flavor inside of the cup. What are you doing? You're going to have a caffeine overload. You're going to die. giant, too much flavor. No, I'm not doing that. I'm taking a little bit of each of these and putting them into a cup so I'm not getting a caffeine overload. I'm not drinking this whole thing at 2 in the morning anyways. So please, doctors and critics in the chat, stop. Let's cup up some water out of my giant water bottle that you can find in the Amazon affiliate link in the description down below. And now let's add in our G Fuel. Start from top down, we're gonna go with our Battle Juice first. Again, a really good flavor. I don't know if I'm hugely into pineapple, but I don't know, it has its moments. I'll get in the mood for something tropical here and there. And I do not go to Tropical Rain for that. I go to something like Battle Juice. So let's add in some Battle Juice first. About 1/4 of a scoop for each. I think that's fine, right? It's 2 in the morning. Anything is fine right now. Go for some of that Sour Blue Chug Rug up next. I think the single best thing G Fuel's ever released in the entire time the company has been open is the Sour Blue Chug Rug cans. Those are the absolute best. To taste anything from this company that tops that, there's some things that are pretty close. And like the powder is really good, but the cans, they hit in a different way. So let's add this in though. You guys wanna see a behind the back trick with this one? Check it out. Bet you didn't think a Dropout could do that one, huh? I'm gonna just pour like the whole tub in there. That would throw this whole video off. 1/4 scoop of FaZe X, again, like a glacier cherry. It's really good. Maybe FaZe Clan will let me in their clan once they see this video. Do you guys think so? I know you're watching this, Banks. Send me a DM, you won't, coward. Apex won't do it. He won't send me a DM because he's too short. Speaking of Apex, we're gonna use his flavor in here now. Mixing that in, 1/4 scoop. Next up is a flavor I'm not too crazy about again. I think it's significantly better in the canned form, but with the powder, the Raging Gummy Fish, I mean, it's a flavor I'm probably gonna pass on like 7 times out of 10. I almost took this top and tried to Dude, I need to go to bed. Next up, we got the Sour FaZe Berry. I'm just on a roll with this like movement thing tonight. Check it out. It's really neck and neck between this and the Sour Blue Chug Rug for the best FaZe flavor that's out yet. I'm a little biased towards sour things, but I'll add this in here too. It's hard to determine. I'm gonna have to do another video pretty soon where I sit down and rank everything again because so many more flavors have come out since the last one. Expect that video from me probably around June because I want to do it once a year. And I forgot how good cherry limeades smell. Add a 1/4 scoop in there. I can make this back in here. Check it out. That completely missed. I got this, hold on, don't worry. Oh, my eyes were closed. Next up, classic FaZe Berry. We'll take this classic flavor that's extremely sweet, put about a 1/4 scoop in there just like everything else. And then last but not least, the flavor that I love so much. I don't know why you guys keep telling me I need to do mixtures and videos with this because it's a bad flavor. Got the Tropical Rain last and least. I think I've only opened this tub twice and it's for 2 different videos. Does anybody in the comment section actually really love this flavor? Like, let me know. Do you wake up every day and you go, oh, I can't wait for some Tropical Rain in my stomach? Because it's not my favorite. It's just a little too potent on the tropical fruits for me. But regardless, we gotta add it in. Let's put it in here with everything else. So if I'm not mistaken, that's every single FaZe flavor that is out, with the exception of the hydration because I wanted to keep it strictly energy formula. That isn't authentic and I need to put it in there. Please tell me in the comment section because I'm pretty sure you're going to anyway. All right, it's in there, caps down. The last thing to do is and done. Let's see if I can get a pop going. I don't know how this mic is picking it up. Let's see if it sounds good. That was pretty good for me. Is that good for you? Sour elements are standing out way more just off of a smell test. Like your mouth kind of salivates with that sour sensation from a Sour Blue Chug Rug or a Sour FaZe Berry. That's hopeful. I really like that, but I smell a little bit more pineapple than anything. Maybe that's the saving grace for Tropical Rain. Like, I don't like this flavor. To show you guys what it looks like, I'll pour a little bit into this glass. Yeah, we got the same like color of a FaZe Berry or Sour FaZe Berry. It's like a murky-ish, darker purple. Looks pretty good, smells pretty good, and the last thing to do is taste it and see if it tastes pretty good. Cheers with me at home, everybody. Let's go ahead and give this a go at 2 in the morning. My life is falling apart. Go ahead and give this a go. It's a lot of things going on right there. That's a kick, dude. Sour is carrying this. I'm gonna tell you what. More than anything, I'm getting the FaZe X flavor, surprisingly. But on the back of my tongue, I can taste the Raging Gummy Fish and the pineapple. So it's this cherry, pineapple, Raging Gummy Fish concoction that's sour. Now, I always said I think that Raging Gummy Fish might be a better flavor as a sour flavor. Like a sour candy sounds more appealing than just regular sweet candy to me. This could be taken as sour pineapple even if you really wanted to. And I actually like the idea of that, a sour pineapple. It doesn't feel as well balanced as you might want it to be. I think flavors like the Sour FaZe Berry by themselves are very sour, but they have like a nice edging to them with the sweetness that they tell in. But this is just tough because it's not balanced at all. It's just one thing and the thing is sour, which I'm a huge fan of, but I think if many people tried this, it wouldn't be so happy with the result because it doesn't all blend together to give you a well-balanced experience. I feel pretty comfortable giving it like an 8 out of 10. No higher than that because it is a little powerful. Maybe it's just because I added too much of one or the other. But that's every single FaZe flavor mixed together in a cup by a 22-year-old in his house at 2:30 in the morning. What am I doing? Simple concept. There you go, guys. You wanted to see what it tastes like for the longest time. It's very sour. Let me know what other mixtures you want to see in the comment section down below, because some of your ideas might make it onto my channel as a video. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. It's really great to be growing with you. So God bless you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you didn't, don't mind doing so. Make sure you go ahead and drop a sub, like, man. That's a subscribe, a like, and a comment. And I will see you in the next video.